Hi, so if you're a trader, chances are you've been wondering why the market's open and close time and also the candle open and close time sometimes shifts on your MT4 app. So we are going to be talking about everything that pertains to that in this video. So kindly stay tuned and hi guys, this is Untitled Chapter himself. So the reason why your the time changes actually on your MT4 app is because of daylight savings. Because of daylight savings time. So in this video, we're going to talk about how it affects the forex market, how it makes those times to change. Okay, so why is it important? So in trading, there are actually two important elements. There are two important key elements when you are trading. Number one is price and time. And you know that because the forex market is a 24-hour market, the time is, the time factor there is slightly less important. It's not as important as the price. The market is open at the Asian Open on Sunday evening, okay, and it closes on Friday, and it's a 24-hour market, meaning that the market is open throughout the week, okay, till Friday. So this time factor is not really all that important because the market is always in operation. But nevertheless, there are some traders, most traders, they actually use the candlestick charts. All right. So if you're using the candlestick charts, these are daylight savings. Sometimes they do influence the time at which your candlestick time will open. Okay, the time which you open and the time which it will close. So there are two ways in which this daylight saving can affect the forex chart. It can affect it both locally and globally. Okay, there are changes. These changes in time affect um, it locally and globally, meaning that if you are located in a particular country and this daylight savings time occurs, okay, if it can your time, your local time will change. All right, also the global time of maybe your broker, if your broker is not located in that country and the daylight savings time there changes, that is the daylight savings of your broker changes, is going to affect your trading as well. So we're going to talk about the two ways in which we're going to talk about these two ways in which the time changes affect our trading. Okay, so um take note, if you're a trader who is located in Nigeria, you are not really affected by this daylight savings because we do not actually observe this daylight savings time locally. But let's say you are a trader located in the US, okay, a trader located in the US, okay, at the candlestick, the 4-hour candle on your brokerage platform, okay, if you are located in US and you are using a brokerage platform located in US, now don't know, we are talking about locally, how it affects um, your trading locally. Okay, so if you are a trader based in US in the summertime, okay, the candlestick chart, the 4-hour chart actually opens at 6 a.m. okay, and closes by 10 a.m. All right. So during this during this um the daylight savings time, okay, this the time, this 6 a.m. will shift to back by 1 hour. All right, it will shift back by 1 hour, meaning that the candlesticks will now be opening by 5 a.m. all right, and it will be closing by 9 a.m. So if you are a trader who bases your trading analysis on the candlestick charts, okay, like the candlestick closes, you have to take note of these times. They have periods when these things are occurring. In the US, it's actually around the winter periods. Okay, so it's actually normal during the summer, but during the winter they change their time, they shift it back by 1 hour. Okay, so that is how it affects it locally. Okay, it affects your local time. Your time changes, instead of 6 a.m. it becomes 5 a.m. So you have to take note of that if you're a trader and you use the candlestick formations. Also, this thing affects the market globally. The market is actually a global market. Okay, we trade a global market. Okay, so let's say you are a trader located in US and you are using a brokerage platform that is being situated in Cyprus, okay, like in UK. All right, so this by October, okay, so normally they are at 8 a.m. Cyprus time, okay. It's if you are situated in US, this thing will be it will be this time, your local time will be reading 1 a.m. Meaning, if the London market is opening at 8 a.m., you'll be awake by 1 a.m. to trade that session. Okay, so but during this daylight savings change, okay, this that is by October 27th. It actually happens by October 27th. Okay, so at the end of October, this 8 a.m. will shift back by their time will shift back by 1 hour. Right? So instead of 8 a.m., it becomes 7 a.m. So since this one shifts back by 1 hour, you will now be trading this thing by at 2 a.m. Right? So you'll be trading um, your local time. For you to trade the London session, if you are located in US, you have to be awake at at 2 a.m. to trade it. So normally it was 1 a.m. and now it has shifted back to 2 a.m. So also for US, this is the time at which their daylight savings is happening. Okay, so on the 3rd of November 2020, okay, the time is going to shift back again by 1 hour and is going to come back, become normal again as a 1 a.m. Okay, so guys, this is how it affects the forex market. Okay, so if you've not already subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification in order not to miss any of our subsequent videos. All right, other than that, we are done for this session. Okay, so this is the FS Chat Mogul again, signing out. See you in the next video.